So again, we'll switch now gears from Silk to Atos, and have been fortunate to work on the smart site from Atos platform as well. So this talk is going to be also from what Schwind Atos is and how it helps in healing. As I said, every laser is different and every laser has its own uniqueness. The uniqueness of Atos is the, again, you can modulate the energies for the anterior and posterior plane, and I will come to it that how the spot spacing is different, and it's an asymmetric spot spacing for this laser. So the cumulative laser energy delivered here is much better, and because it's an asymmetric laser delivery pattern of the spots, again the dissections become much smoother here. The other so when it comes to Schwind, you have to manually cyclotorsion control, and everything is there. But here, it's an intelligent eye tracking system where the cyclotorsion compensation is automated. If you link the Schwind Atos with a Cirrus or MS39 or Pyramis, you don't need to do a manual cyclotortion. It automatically takes the cyclotorsion compensation into control, and because it takes the cyclotortion into compensation into control, your cylindrical corrections are much precise here. Now they have introduced the Smart Sight Nova, and because of the Smart Sight Nova, it also takes care of the centration. The issue in the past we used to get with Atos is that the centration, we had to be very vigilant and probably try once or twice in uncooperative patient to have the exact visual centration. But here again, with the Smart Sight Nova, we have an accurate centering, which again helps in higher astigmatism correction. Now, the tissue geometry here is such, and if you compare between the different platforms, the tissue ablation for every diopter is much lesser here, and that is because of the optimized lenticule geometry. It doesn't have a side cut, and it is technically a plano-convex lenticule, so that's how, and the transition zone, what it has is it burns lesser tissue, and it is a one piece PI, and it's a curved interface, so again it helps a lot when you're docking with this patient, and it makes it user friendly on how to use this machine. So you can take anything, Schwind Cirrus or MS39. If you have a good SCC control for this patient and the quality of scans are good, you just export it to the Smart Sight machine, and here you get all the details for the right and left eye. Once you import the diagnosis, you get the keratometry, the pachymetry, with the pupil centration. You also get the pupil data of the diameter, the offset, and you can have your automated flap and lenticule parameters, what dimensions you would like to choose. You only have to just enter the refraction here for the lenticule patients of what you would like to correct. At this point of time, you don't need any nomograms, but if you are correcting anything above 6 diopters, you can probably add 0.5 diopters. It's a very easy procedure. You can see here all values are in yellow, and once the laser starts, yes, it does look descended, but it's not descended, it's just the 45 degrees angle camera what you see. It creates a posterior and the anterior plane, no side cut, and then the edge cut, and then you just once it's there, you just go ahead and identify the anterior and posterior plane and dissect it. And because of the asymmetric offset spot spacing, which I'll come to it next, you can do an easy dissection and remove the lenticule. The second advantage here, what we get is, this is a patient was little uncooperative and we had a suction loss after we created the anterior plane. I could have stopped, but I just went on, and after the anterior, the cap cut, it had a suction loss. So what to do next? Should we just abort the procedure, wait for a week or a month for the edema to settle down and do a PRK? No, here we have an option where you can just probably redo the entire procedure again, or you can make only the cap cut or only the incision. So the Schwind has rescue missions where you can choose one of it when you had a suction loss and just proceed with. So here we are just making the incision, and we open the incision and just dissect the lenticule, and the next day patient is 20/20, and there is no residual error, edema, or any such complication. So here you do have rescue missions where you can just make an incision or the cap cut and proceed. So it's much simpler here compared to that of other platforms. It's just a straightforward one thing. And as mentioned here, that because of the Smart Sight Nova, it helps much more precise in the centration of the pupil and tracks the eye movements. It automatically compensates for shifts, and it delivers a tailored treatment for every patient every eye differently. So this is what I was talking about. This is what traditional lasers would be. The spots are just next to each other, and you can see the rings are symmetrical. But here with SmartSight Atos, the spots can be like, you can customize how much would be the spot and track distance, and that reduces the number of spots you are giving. So now, because you are reducing the number of spots, do you have any advantages? Yes, the advantages again here is that the refractive index, the change in refractive index in Atos is much lesser here compared to that of any other platform, be it Smile Pro or Silk, which means that the healing is even faster compared to others. The interface here is much smoother because of the asymmetric spot spacing compared to that of Silk or Smile. So again, because the interface is smoother, it does help in a quicker healing and a better visual quality on day one. So now this graphs look little complicated, but I'm just going to simplify it. We do look at something like a Bax BCL ratio, and in the CLEX procedure, which is the Atos, it was much lesser compared to that of the traditional CLEX procedures, and that's why in Silk it was the spot spacing which helps the quality of vision, but here it's the energies which helps recover in the quality of vision much faster compared to that of other procedures. And because it's much lesser energy delivered on the cornea, always 19% of the cases you do see Bowman's distortion on day one, and that can impact the quality of vision. But here, because the energy delivered is much lesser, there's minimal Bowman's distortion present in the Atos cases compared to that of any other procedures. And again, because of no side cut, the nerve regeneration here is also as comparable as to that of Silk. So to summarize, yes, this is a low cumulative energy laser which has predictable outcomes post refractive surgeries, and because it's asymmetric spot spacing, this has a different mechanism, but again the recovery and the quality of vision is much better and smoother here compared to that of other procedures. Thank you.